Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I really hope you're well. We've had a bit of a switch around this week. And normally on a Wednesday night, I'll teach something quite dynamic. I'll do whether it be a hit or a lift lean or a freestyle pump, something like that. But I wanted to put on an hour's long fitness Pilates class for you. And I'm so looking forward to teaching this. So tonight we are doing 1 full hour of fitness Pilates. It's total wellness. So it's going to include all elements of fitness Pilates, improving posture, flexibility, core strength, back health. We're going to do a deep stretch at the end with bands. And of course, I'm going to use the mini ball if you want to. So grab your kit, make sure you've got some water, and then we are going to get going. So if you can join me tonight, I would love to know. Give me a little heads up. Hopefully the audio sounds good. I'm using my Fitness Pilates Flow, my masterclass mix that I did for Pure Energy, which is on in the background. So hopefully that sounds good. And we are ready to rock and roll. We've had a real wellness day today. So with holistic core this morning, and then the instructor help on modifications in chair-based Pilates, improving your balance at lunchtime, and then this evening. So it feels lush. I really hope that you are going to enjoy this. So good evening, everybody. Okay, should we get going? Okay, so I'm just going to restart that. So we've got plenty of time. There's no rush. I just want you to really relax and enjoy every single movement. Do as many repetitions as it feels good for you. When your body feels like it needs to rest and recover, take that rest and recover. And then join back in again if you want to, or just wait until the next moves, and it's entirely up to you. Anything feels uncomfortable, you don't do it. Just listen to your body throughout. This very much is all about you, your workout. For the next hour, this is all about you. So we're going to place our feet together, turn our toes out to the corners, and our heels with our toes. Take an even distribution of your weight between your right and your left foot. Be aware of how that feels. As you come up through the body, I want you to put tension in your muscles, not your joints. And activate through the thighs rather than locking the knees. Pelvis is going to come into a neutral spine position. So I'm going to take a little rock there, forward and back. And then all the way forward, point A, all the way back, point C, and find your point B, somewhere in between. Whenever that feels good for you, lengthen. Grow tall, let the shoulders come up, down, and away from your ears. Body is lovely and long, and really feel that distance that you're creating between your ears and your shoulders. Neck is long. From here, place your hands on your rib cage, just to the sides of the ribs rather than the front, because I don't want you to flare the ribs. Instead, I want you to really think about this rib cage moving laterally as you breathe. So we're breathing in and feel the rib cage expand. As we exhale, we feel that move back inwards. Be aware of how that feels. No rush. Take your time. As you exhale, you're feeling the connection that you're getting with your abdominals. So we can tighten those abdominal muscles and pelvic floor muscles engage a little bit firmer as we exhale. So think about how they feel. And then we can relax the hands once we know that that breath has moved deeper within ourselves. We can take this even distribution of our weight to focus on our centering. We're going to center the weight between our right and our left foot. From here, I want you to relax. Let those shoulders drop away from the ears. Let's take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, bow the head. Inhale, rise. And then release. Go again, breathe in. Maybe bend the knees. Bow the head, drop. Exhale and open. Well done. Couple more. lift. So we allow the head to drop, look up, and then release. One more time. So we lift and lower. Bring it back and release. Head comes over to the right. Roll the head down and round. Over to the left. Shoulders stay down. Big, big movements. Well done. Head comes up and I'm going to give you that shoulder roll. Up to the ears and back down, and just see how they feel as you move. Big movements around here. Maybe circle around the other way when that feels good for you. So notice whether or not circling backwards gives you a better release, or whether or not circling forwards does. And then stay with the direction that feels best for you. Well done. Take the arms open, spine twist to the right and back to the left. Pelvis stays facing forwards. We've got this lovely movement laterally through the waist. Good work. Rotating round to the right. Let the hips move if you want. Don't feel like you've got to be restricted in any way, shape or form. Light connection on the waist, light connection on the bottom at the same time. Perfect. Take your right arm, circle, now the left. So I want you to open up the chest. Good work. Notice how that feels. Is there a difference between your right and your left side? Maybe on the feeling, maybe on the sound that you're making within your shoulders, maybe on the movement. Good work. 4 more. I'm going to take that right arm back on the diagonal. Now go down low, bend the knees, look to the floor. Well done. So we come high, reach, and then come down low. Good work. Up high, lift, and then down low. One more time, please. Lift. Rotate low. Perfect. Bring the arms forward and let's pull back with a bow and arrow. Squeeze and retract the shoulder blades so you know this is so good to start to activate through those upper back muscles. Well done. 2 more. We're going to then take the arm and extend and rotate back. Opening up your chest. That's it. Swoop forwards and release back. Open the chest. So head down and head back. Well done. Go again. One more time. Forwards and release. I'm going to move laterally. So we reach that arm over. The other hand just reaches down to the side of the thigh. Push the hip bones to the other wall and be aware of how that feels. Perfect. Do 2 more. And 1 more. We're going to pedal push through the feet. So just loosen off here. Let the feet breathe into the floor. And anytime you're ready, anchor the heels down. Bring the right leg forward. We're going to point and flex that foot. So just notice how the ankle feels as you move. Rotate the ankle when you're ready. Round you go. Round the other way. And then bring the foot down, change the feet. If you need to go to the wall or hold on to a chair, please do. That's it. Rotate the ankle round. Nice and slow. Go the other way when that feels good for you. And then bring that back to the right foot. And I'm going to bring forward, side, back behind, and then take a squat. Left leg is going to move. Forward, wide, back, and squat. When you squat, your feet can go as wide as you need to. So just be aware of how that feels. Now, if you don't want to tap and you want to work a little bit harder, brush the leg. So you can lift that leg from the floor, 3 directions, really allowing your hip to open and release. Good stuff. Body lovely and tall. Perfect. Take the feet wide. We're going to lunge, open up the hips. So there's no rush here as you move from your right to your left side. Just push that open. See how it feels. Well done. When you're ready, come to the back of your mat. We're going to pedal through the feet again. Just loosen off. And then anytime you're ready, feel free to take your feet wider if you want to. We're going to take our roll downs. So nice and slow. Chest first. Roll forward. Hands to the thighs. Let's ripple forward. Stretch the back. Push your bottom away. Inhale, exhale, and we rise when you're ready. So gang, as you come up, option 1, roll the shoulders and then go again. Option 2, you can lift your arms up. Option 3, baby back bend, and then roll again. Chin to chest, and we come forward and through. Big stretch in the spine. Inhale, exhale, and rise anytime you're ready. So this is option 1, and then roll again. Option 2, as you come up, you can lift your arms and stretch your back. And option 3, you can take that baby back bend as you stand. So just move through your spine, however that feels good tonight. No rush. Some of you might want to come all the way down to the floor. Relax the back, bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, exhale, and rise when you're ready. Use the breath. Some of you might want to add a rotation around the side of the feet as you go down low here. Keep the knees bent as you do that, and then rise when you're ready. We're going to make the next one our last one. Inhale, exhale, roll. As you come down this time, walk your hands forwards. Come into your calf stretch. We bend through that knee and then change sides. So bending and straightening, being aware of how the back of the legs feel. Do as many as you need to here. Anytime you're ready, hold both legs straight, push the weight back. We're going to take a breath. Inhale, exhale, drop the knees to the floor. Sink back and walk your hands along the floor. Head comes down. You might want to take the knees a little bit wider here. That's absolutely fine by me. Take the hands over to the right, left hand on top, head down low. And then change that over to the other side. So you'll take it over to the left. Bring it back to center. Gang, I want you to know you can come back here anytime you need to. So that's your rest and recovery position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a moment to round up through your back and then release. I want to get that upper body just a little bit warmer. So we're going to come forward to 1 push up and sink back. Looks like this. Inhale. Exhale forward. Then lower back when you're ready. So we come forward to 1 push and then press back. Try not to collapse the chest. We're not going to collapse the abdominals either. Stay strong here as you move. Good work. Inhale, exhale. Couple more. One more. Good work. Bring the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Your centering now comes between your hands and between your knees. So make sure that's even. Create that lovely long spine. Also be careful that you're not locking your elbows. Remember, the insides of your elbows shouldn't be flaring forward. Bend them. Have them facing each other rather than facing forward to me. Create that lovely long spine. And we're going to lift opposite arm to leg into our Superman. Inhale, exhale. As you lift your leg up, flex your foot. As you lift your arm, turn your palm in, thumb up. So our conventional Superman stretch. As you lift that hand and leg up, even distribution of your weight between the hand and the knee that stays on the floor. Well done. Gang, I'm going to change this. So we're going to come up, reach round to the side, back to center, and then lower. Let's do that again. So you're going to reach forward, turn, back, and lower. Now when you turn, your back is obviously moving, so you can't keep it completely straight. That's fine by me. And then lower. Hello, Bentley. Forward, turn round, bring it back and stretch. So when you lift the leg, really flex that foot, then turn. You might want to just touch the toes. Back to the flex of the foot, and then lower. Go again. Forward, we turn, we come back round, and we release. We're going to do one more each side. Press, turn, bring it back, and replace. Good work. Go again. Lift, and turn, back. Now stay up on one side. So we're here. I'm going to take my leg open and close. This is going to fire the muscles in the outside of the thigh, the muscles in the bottom a little bit stronger. Pelvic floor is having to work harder here as you push away. Hold the hands still. Make sure the even distribution is between the hand and the knee, staying on the floor. 4 more. 3, back lovely and long. Well done. Change sides, lift the hand and then open and close the leg. So I'm still flexing my foot. Doesn't have to be a big movement. Getting that strong connection. Push. Really well done. Fire up pelvic floor, fire up glutes. Good work. Stay strong with me. 2 and 1. Perfect. Sink it back. Stretch out. We're going to come to the floor. We're going to grab the ball and I want to place it back behind you. I will show you an alternative kneeling as well. So body lovely and long. Have the feet as wide as you wish. Grab the ball and we're going to retract and move back. Then release. Squeeze the bottom. So this is your floor option. We can add a leg if we want to. Inhale, exhale. Think about engaging the muscles in the abdominals so you're not pushing the tummy in the floor. We can either lift a single swim leg or double. Neck stays lovely and long. If you don't want to lay onto the floor, come up to kneeling. Pelvis in neutral. Inhale, exhale, and retract back. It's almost like you're trying to put the ball in between your heels. As you're in this strong position here, squeeze. So keep the shoulders down and away from the ears as you push back. And squeeze and retract. Notice how that feels for you. Press. Well done. Push. Good work. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Great work. So we release. Push back, stretch away. Really nice. We're going to place that ball in between our thighs and we're going to do a variation of our thread like a needle, but I'm going to do it in different directions. So we're going to actually start with an extended arm. I put the ball in between my thighs and I want you to sit back lightly just so you've got a bit more space in front of you. Squeeze that ball to engage the muscles in the inner thighs and pelvic floor and to keep your pelvis kind of in a fixed position. We're going to lift the right arm up. We're going to reach up high. We lift the right arm up. We come to center, normal thread like a needle. Lift up high and then reach to the back foot. And then lift up high and replace, change sides. So we lift. The hand comes round, lift. Bring it to center. You're here. Bring it down low. And then back up before you change sides. Let me do that facing you as well so you can see me. So I'm going to bring that hand up round. Can you see that? Then it comes to center. Push away. It's going to reach to my foot behind me. And then lift. Change sides. Lift up. Good work. We bring it round. Just take your time. There's absolutely no rush. Really well done. And back round to your foot. Perfect. From here, take the ball away. Give yourself a lovely stretch. Great work. Gang, I'm going to lay you on your side. Feel free to lay any side you want. You can lay with your body lovely and long, or you can move your feet on the more 45-degree angle if that feels more comfortable in your back. You could bend your lower leg if you wish. I'm going to take that top arm all the way over. Inhale, exhale and reach. Inhale and lower. Exhale and reach here. We've got a side bend. So I've got a tiny lift on my top leg. You could flex that foot if you prefer, or point the toes. Think about lifting your waist away from the floor, stacking your hips. Take your time. Inhale, exhale, press. So we're squeezing on the side of our waist, rib cage to hip bones. Notice how that feels. Inhale, exhale. Good work. No rush. So if you don't want to bend that lower leg, you can also lift the lower leg off the floor. But it's not a big movement through the legs. The work is coming through the waist. It's very much obliques. Perfect. And then bring yourself up. Good work. So before we change sides, I'm just going to come to seated. We're going to take our mini ball back behind us. Push back onto the ball. Slide one leg away, open the arms. Inhale and then exhale and change. Good work. So we push back on that ball, open. And close. Literally just sliding the leg along the floor. Choose how high you want to lift. It certainly doesn't have to be very high at all. It's not about that. The leg slide away is making the lower abdominals work harder. You're really engaging the muscles in the lower half of your abdominals. Push back. And again, press. Really well done. Now see how this feels. And if you want to change this, the arms can float and lower. Good work. So float it away and then bring it back. Excellent. Really nice, gang. Keep it going. Press. And in. Superb. Squeeze. One more. Great work, gang. Take a little stretch here. Open up your hips. Let that back relax for you. Stay in that stretch just for a moment. Gang, I just need to sort Bentley out. Stay there. Pushing the knees away. Let the head drop. That's it, sustain in that stretch. It's always a nightmare when I'm here on my own. Bentley tries to get on the sofa and he can't get his little legs up. Okay, so we're coming over on the other side. I want you to, again, lay comfortable for you. Arm is going to come overhead. Stack your hips, lift your waist away from the floor. Feel free, if you want to, move your legs on the 45-degree angle. Bend the lower leg if you wish. We're going to inhale, exhale and lift. Inhale, lower, exhale and stretch. So working the side of the waist, rib cage to hip bone. Absolutely no rush. See how it feels. Nice and strong. So remember, you can extend that lower leg, lift the lower leg if you want to. Try not to let the abdominals crash to the floor. Reaching the hand towards the foot. Just taking your time. Perfect. And release. Coming back up to sitting. Take the ball back behind you. Push back onto the ball. And we're going to pull back with a bow and arrow. Same arm. Then open door. Well done. So I move to the left. I'm going to pull back with the bow and arrow. Come up and then open door. Well done. So we press here. Up you come and then open to the side. So really nice and strong through the abdominals. One bow and arrow and one open door. Notice how they feel. No rush as you move. Good work. Pull. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to do one more each side. That's it. We extend the arms. We're going to come into a seated 100. Push back onto the ball. We're going to extend one leg. Beat the arms. Breathe in for 5 beats. Breathe out for 5 beats. Turn the hands over and change the legs. Breathe in for 5 beats. Make the arms rigid. Breathe out for 5 beats and change the legs. Breathe in for 5 beats. Breathe out for 5 beats and change. Go again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Have a little release. Good work. See how that felt? Just take a little bit of a stretch. I'm going to face you. We're going to work that again. As we do our beats, we're going to take our hands wider. Breathe in for 5 beats. Breathe out for 5 beats. Turn the hands over and change. For 5 beats. Push down. Breathe out for 5 beats. Turn the hands over. Breathe in for 5 beats. Breathe out for 5 beats. Good. Breathe in for 5 beats. Breathe out for 5 beats. And stretch. Good work, gang. Take that little release in the hips again. Perfect. So from here, I'm going to bring you down into the floor. If you want to place that ball underneath the back of the pelvis, please do. If not, just come into neutral spine. Legs are going to come up to tabletop. We're going to tap the foot down to the floor. So little tap downs here. Shoulders relaxed. Open the chest. Knees over your hip bones. Notice how that feels. Great work. Press. Remember, you can tap with the toes or the heels. The further you tap away, the harder this is. So gang, I'm going to now tap for 3. 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, 3, and lift. So we've got this little tap, tapping along. Good work. Keep it coming. Tap. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to keep the 3 taps, but we're going to change them slightly. We're going to tap and add a curtsy tap in on the second tap. So it looks like this. We tap center, curtsy, center. Center, curtsy, center. Center, curtsy, center. Good work. Center, curtsy, center. Keep it going. Center, curtsy, center. So it's a tap and then turn and then back to neutral. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Now from here, single leg stretch. Same leg, tap down. Same leg, curtsy tap. Same leg, knee drop. Well done. Do it on the other side. So you do a single leg stretch on your left. Tap down on that left. Curtsy tap on the left. Knee drop on the left. Have you got it? Little 4-part combination. Push away. Back up. Tap here. Curtsy. Open. Great work. Slide. You can go as low as you want with that foot. Tap. Curtsy tap. Abdominals nice and strong. Open the knee. Perfect. You've got it, gang. Slide. And tap. Curtsy. Knee drop. One more time on the other side. Keep that supporting knee over your hip bone, so it's not coming in too close. Here comes the curtsy. And then open that knee. Well done. Take your breather. Hug your knees to your chest. Take that real release. Good work. So gang, from here, I'm going to bring the legs up and we're going to scissor one leg down. Back up to center and scissor. I prefer to have the ball under my pelvis, definitely on the scissors. I need kind of almost that little bit of a tilt through the pelvis to help neutralize kind of my pelvic tilt. Do what you can though, and don't feel you have to have the ball there. This is option 1, moving one leg at a time. Lowering down and then lifting. Option 2, we're going to lower, lift a little bit quicker. Option 3, move like a pendulum. One up, one down. You can flex your feet or point your toes, or do a combination of the two. Good work, nice and strong. Feel that workload coming through the abdominals. Just work as hard as you want to, rest when you need to. Gang, I'm going to move these legs more on the 45-degree angle away. So you're not bringing your legs up too high. You stay on that 45-degree angle. You're holding strong. 4 more. 3 more. 2. 1. We release. Hug your knees to your chest. Ooh, good work. Strong through those abdominals. Legs back up to tabletop. Now reverse cycle. So you're cycling around doing your bicycle, but you're reversing that cycle. So the foot's scooping down and away. Great work. See how that feels. I need 16, 15, 14. Good work. Anyone want to work harder? Bring the arms up. Shoulders still stabilize, or you could cross your heart here. You choose. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. How's that feel? 4, 3, 2, and release. Good effort. Woo. Perfect, gang. Let's take that ball away. We're going to bring our feet flat down onto the floor. Bend the knees and relax your arms. We're going to take this through to our shoulder bridge. So peel our back off the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae. Come up to our little ski slope shape, shoulders away from the ears. Big squeeze on the bottom. And then roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let the back melt. Start with your pelvic tilt. Tilt up and through. Open up your pelvic bones. Feel free to adjust your feet if you need to, but I want them to stay flat down onto the floor. So what I don't want you to do is kind of lift your feet in any way or kind of be on the outsides of your feet. The distance between your big toe and your little toe should be equal in its weight distribution in the back of the heel. So if you find you are moving your feet, just adjust them. If there's any discomfort in the knees, take the feet wider or further away from your bottom. Your centering, gang, really comes through your feet now, just like it does when we're standing. So lift and lower in your own time. You can lift your arms up if you want. Go back behind you and then lower down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Coccyx hits the floor and we bring our arms down by our side. Inhale, exhale, lift. Lowering down. I'm just going to remove my mic belt, gang. Hopefully that still sounds okay. Bring those arms down. So by leaving your arms overhead and just moving your back with your arms lifted, there's a greater requirement here on flexibility through your spine and your shoulders. Well done. When that feels good for you, take the arms wide and let's roll the knees from right to left. Some of you want to have your feet on the floor, some of you won't. Some of you want to have those feet down on the floor. Chest is open. Well done. Okay, gang, grab your band if you've got it. Feel free to place something behind your head if you want to. I'm going to grab a hold. We're going to place that band around our right foot. From here, we start to bend the knee and straighten the leg. So little bend and straighten. Now, keep that going. I'm just going to change the music. So bend and straighten here. Be aware of how that feels in the back of your leg. Absolutely no rush. You gotta keep on shining, brighter than the stars at night. And then anytime you're ready, hold that leg straight. Gradually pull that into you. We can then flex the foot and point the toes. Feel the release here in the back of the calf and the Achilles. Notice how that feels. Hold then the foot flex, pull the toes down to you. The closer you have your hands up towards your foot, the deeper the stretch will be. So feel free to move the hands if you wish. We turn the toes now at the angle. So they point towards your opposite shoulder. Let the heel flare out. Pull on your band just a little bit more. Now turn that foot the other way. So the heel is in and the toes go wide. Be aware of how that feels. We hold on now with our right hand only. We're going to take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Open that leg wide to the side. The other leg can extend down to the floor. Pelvis stays level. If you find that that hip starts to lift, just bring your leg back in, recorrect your pelvis, and only take the leg out as far as that feels good for you. Some of you might prefer to take that arm overhead as well. Left hand side of your body down into the ground. We take a breath, inhale. As we exhale, we bring the leg back through. We're going to switch the hands over. My right arm goes out shoulder height. I'm pulling my leg over with my left hand, holding onto that band. The hip is lifted. We can bend the knee or straighten the leg as much as we like to here. And then bring the leg back up to the ceiling. Head and shoulders come off the floor. Look to the knee. We release. Change over when you're ready. It's a little bend and straighten here. Be aware of how that feels. Anytime you're ready, hold that leg straight and flex the foot and point the toes. Feel the release in the back of the calf, the Achilles. Holding then that foot flex, shoot the heel away from you. Pull the bands a little bit more. We take a breath, inhale. Exhale, turn the foot at the angle, let the heel flare. Turn the foot the other way, heel in, toes wide. And holding on with our left hand only, we're going to open that leg wide to the side. Feel the stretch coming through your inner thigh. Extend your right leg if you can. Maybe take that right arm overhead, pushing the whole right hand side of your into the ground. Anytime you need to, bring that leg back through. Switch the hands over, pull across. Bend the knee as much as you need. Left arm goes out, shoulder high, comes down into the ground. Inhale, exhale, bring the leg back up. Look to the knee whenever you're ready. Perfect, release. Take a full body stretch, the arms above the head, the feet straight down. Grab a hold of the back of the head like we're going to do a sit up. Lift the head up, chin to chest, look to the feet. Lower down. As we come up this time, we want to look under one arm. Lower down and change sides when you're ready. And then bring it back to center. Tighten every single muscle in the body. And then let it release. I want you to lay comfortable for you for a moment. Feel free to bend the knees if you need to. Let your arms relax down by your side. Focus on your breath. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your nose or your mouth. As we lay here, place one hand to the heart. Just a couple of affirmations. to finish our day. I am calm and peaceful now that my day is done. I am proud of all my accomplishments today. My mind and body are relaxed. I am grateful for today's opportunities and growth. I release the day and only hold on to the positive feelings. I am grateful for today and I am thankful for tomorrow. And as we lay here, we just take a moment to listen to tonight's mantra. Be a warrior. Fight for what you believe in and never, ever hold back. Fiercely go towards your dreams with boldness and lust. Hold your ground in the face of conflict. Knock barriers down with courage and grace. Do not give up when you find yourself face to face with an obstacle. Instead, continue forward with abandon. Keep the fire in your heart burning strong. And do not ever let your flame fade away. Remind yourself what you're fighting is worth it. And remember that you will overcome anything that comes your way. Because you, my beautiful friend, you are a warrior. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, welcome back all energy back into the body. And just take a stretch. Wake your body up slow. Stretch however you need to. There's no rush. Take your time. Very slowly in your own time, bring yourself back to sitting and sit comfy for you. Let your neck stretch. The hand can come down, we can reach over and change. Hands go back behind you, lift the chest. Very slowly in your own time, bring yourself round to your calf stretch, just lengthening out the back of the legs. Maybe you need to bend one knee, feel the stretch in the other leg, change sides when you want. Hold both legs straight, and then bring the hands back to the feet, bend the knees, and slowly rise, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring the neck and the head up last and roll your shoulders. We inhale, rise. As we exhale over, we're going to let go of any last little bit of physical tension from the body. Let it fall out of the crown of the head. Let it go. So that when you stand a little taller, a little stronger. Take a breath. As you exhale this time, let go of any last little bit of mental tension from the mind. Let that fall out of the crown of the head, letting go. Inhale, exhale, and rise when you're ready. Standing tall, let your shoulders release. We take a breath, inhale. As you exhale down to your prayer pose, we find our perfect Pilates posture, bringing everything back into alignment for us. We take another breath. As we exhale, we bring our pelvis back into neutral. Our shoulders are away from our ears and our neck is lovely and long. And one more time, inhale. And as we exhale this time, just take a moment to think about how you feel now in comparison to the start of the class. Take your right arm above your head and your left. Right hand forward and your left. Right palm in and your left. Give yourselves and each other a super round of applause. Gang, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really hope you enjoyed that lovely long session. Hope you got into that and that felt really good for you. So let me know if there's any questions, any comments at all. But yeah, I really enjoyed teaching that for you tonight. So I hope you enjoyed doing it as well. Make sure you stay hydrated. Obviously, we were exercising there for the full hour. So, you didn't get kind of like a drinks break unless you took it yourself. So make sure you just stay hydrated, especially if you suffer with cramp. Remember, cramp is 90% dehydration, unless it's in the feet. And then it generally is to do with feet positions. And that's normally a pointed toe that aggravates that position more than anything. But yeah, any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I will hopefully see you on a live or a catch up real soon.